We're going to call this meeting to order at 6:30-ish, so please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call, please.
Trustee Masek?
Here.
Trustee Bluthart?
Here.
Trustee McNeil?
Here.
Trustee Martinez is absent. Trustee Pierce?
Present.
Trustee Peterson?
Present.
Mayor Gardner?
Present. Is that working? All right, mayoral report. So we have a couple of recognitions. We have Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, which was last week, December 7th. I'm not sure the exact day Hanukkah starts, but I know that it starts between now and our next board meeting because this will be the only board meeting for the month of December. And then obviously Christmas and New Year's. So by the time we're back here, it'll be a new year. And again, thank you all for coming tonight. We have an oath of office tonight. Offer Adrian Serrano. Adrian, ready to do this? All right. I'm going to have the Deputy Chief, Chuck, swear you in. Come on up here, Adrian.
Good evening. Tonight, the Village of Antioch, Chief Gutchow and myself, and all our members of the Antioch Police Department are proud to welcome our newest officer, Adrian Serrano. This moment marks the start of his service as a defender of the Constitution and a guardian of Antioch. Adrian joins us with a criminal justice degree. He graduated from SWIC Police Academy recently. He has prior experience with security, and it's shown his professionalism, his calm demeanor, his decision-making, and his service. Edmund Burke once said that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men and women to do nothing. Adrian, you have chosen a calling where you will stand up, you'll take action, and protect those who cannot protect themselves. You and I spoke earlier today about faith. Joshua 1:9 reminds us to be strong and courageous and do not be afraid or discouraged because the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. May that promise guide you throughout your career. We're proud to welcome Adrian's family here tonight. His parents, Francisco, and his father, Francisco, and his mother, Veronica, sorry about that, and his sisters, Bianca and Victoria, and his girlfriend, Jackie. Also, I think there's about 25 other family members here, or 30. I don't want to forget anybody, so thank you for coming. So Adrian, on behalf of Chief Gutchow and myself and the entire Antioch Police Department, welcome. We look forward to the work that you will do, the service you will provide, and the courage you'll bring to this community. Madam Clerk.
No.
I, Adrian Serrano, having been appointed as patrol officer of the Village of Antioch Police Department in the County of Lake, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of patrol officer to the best of my ability.
Badged on by a loved one, and Adrian chose his father, Francisco. Let this be one of the proudest moments of your guys' life. So one last word, Adrian. Burn it. Francisco.
Congratulations and welcome. Do we have anybody that signed up for?
Yes.
Okay.
Chris Shepherd.
Oh, what do we do? What do we do?
Yeah, it's exactly what you guys did.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, no problem.
I'm Chris Shepherd. I live off of Beach,
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys.
which is good.
Yeah, you can have a good evening. All right, thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, and I see some students got in trouble again. No, class project. Yeah. Hey, see you guys. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Didn't realize what I was walking into.
Yeah. Right.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Chris Shepherd. I live off of Beech Grove Road. I just wanted to come up and tell the village board how proud I am of the work that they've done recently. Not so much with the stuff that we see being accomplished, but with the stuff that we don't see being accomplished. You guys had zero responsibility, zero reason to try and stop the solar farm that was going out on Beech Grove Road. Yet you made a commitment, you stood up and you did it. And I just think that the community needs to say thank you for that. It's so nice to be a part of a community where everybody's trying to pull the rope in the same direction. And it's just in the last 9 years, I've seen a lot of great things happen and some things that don't happen, but it's great to see the community working together. And I just wanted to say thank you to the village board and everybody involved.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. And thank you to you and your trustees at the township. If you don't know, Chris is a Antioch township trustee and with kind of Tom's right-hand man, so to speak. Thank you. All right. We have a lot of stuff on the consent agenda. So I'm asking for certain items that any of the trustees would like removed from the consent agenda.
I would,
Go
I,
ahead. Is that Scott?
yes,
Okay.
I'd like item 11 removed. And in the future, I get tonight's a special night and God bless those number 50s right in front of you. But some of this stuff should normally just be on a regular agenda, I would believe, but number 11 needs to come off.
Yeah, when we started this, it was just a lot of the special taxing stuff, and then it grew into a bigger agenda from the second time I saw it. So originally, yeah, it was not this detailed. Um, okay, so a number 11, I'll remove to the regular agenda. Any other items, Trustee Masek?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, so we have a consent agenda, which is items number 1 through 10 and 12 through 17. Do I have a motion and a second to approve those items?
moved.
Motion trustee Luther,
Second.
second trustee Peterson. Roll call, please.
Mason?
Yes.
I'm sorry, was that yes?
Yes.
Luther?
Yes.
McNeil? Yes. Pierce?
Yes,
Yes.
All right, 5 voting yes, motion carries. Item number 11 is approval of an ordinance amending ordinance 25-07-23 titled a non-home rule municipal retailer's occupation tax and non-home rule municipal service occupation tax for the village of Antioch. This is ordinance number 25-12-77. Do I have a motion and a second waiving the second reading?
So moved.
Motion trustee.
Waiving the second reading.
Motion trustee Bluthart waiving the second reading. Second trustee Peterson. I believe this is on the agenda because the state of Illinois sent back a couple tweaks to the ordinance we passed. Michael, do you want to explain what those changes were?
They were just minor requirements that the state asked we amend before they can They said that they would enact the tax, but they need this completed before January 1st.
I see most of it was verbiage replacing the word sales tax with tax. Is that kind of what it was throughout? Okay. All right. Any other discussion or questions on this item?
I
Roll
just
call.
want to
Oh, sure.
I
Trustee
just
Pierce,
want
go
to say
ahead.
I asked for it to be pulled off because I didn't vote for it in the first place, and I don't agree with it, so I didn't want to vote for it in the second place, even though it is minor changes that the state's trying to put on here to make the lipstick a little prettier on the pig, so to speak. So
Sure. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mason,
Yes.
Luther. McNeil.
Yes.
Pierce,
no,
Peterson,
Yes.
Four voting yes, motion carries. Even though we already voted on this, I just want to point out that for the people in the audience and the trustees and staff, we did approve tonight a contract for Mark Janik, who is sitting right back there. So he is stepping into the role as a contracted community development director. He's had other stops in Niles, Winnetka, and been in municipal government for a long time. And he's bringing a lot of knowledge and value to the village. So I just want to make sure he was up here once before, but if you didn't remember what his name was or what his role was, I just want to make sure the community knows Mark going forward. All right, and thank you, Mark, for stepping up to do that. Next, we have the administrator's report. Jim Moran.
Evening, Mayor, Village Board residents. Happy birthday, Mayor. I'll start off the report. I guess, first of all, congratulations, Mark. Welcome aboard. We're excited to have Mark stepping up in our community development department. He's done a great job over the last couple of months, and his knowledge and experience is really gonna help us with some cleanup that we have to do in that department. With business development, the mayor, since Kim Biederman has left, the mayor's been filling a lot of that role as far as being a business liaison with businesses in the community. So over the last couple of weeks, the mayor and I have met recently with several business owners of downtown businesses to kind of get the pulse on how things are going. One thing that we heard is with Small Business Saturday and the heavy snowfall that we received that day, the retail shopping was not as robust as they had hoped. So they're banking on just a busier holiday season to kind of fill that gap. So as a response to that, and just it's been a little slower year than I think last year. The mayor has decided to re-engage the All Together group, and you guys may remember they're the ones that did the Go Sign project and also the digital scavenger hunt that was downtown. That was very well received by residents and the business owners. So we're going to host a business roundtable at the end of next month. We don't quite have a date picked out yet, but they're going to facilitate a roundtable to have a discussion about what sort of events and activities the village and the business community can do collaboratively to bring more tourism and people to downtown Antioch. And along with the meeting that we had with businesses, the village has also stepped up our marketing to promote downtown Antioch on Free Country 102.3, which is WXLC. We're the sponsor of the Christmas music that they're playing throughout the holiday season. And also we've taken out advertising on 93.9 Light FM. We did that a few years ago. Excuse me. And that was extremely popular during the holiday season, promoting holiday shopping downtown. So we've done that initiative again as a result of that meeting. Also, one of the things that we did is the mayor was out shopping on Small Business Saturday and took some selfies at some of the businesses downtown. We posted those online to show the village's support for our small business community. That went over really well with the businesses and also just on social media traction. I think in 2 days we had 35,000 views of that post. So I will invite the rest of the village board, if you guys are out shopping, take some pictures, send them to us, and we'll get it posted on Facebook. And it'll be a good way to show the village's support of our downtown businesses. I think that'll go a long way for those. Also, on the economic development front, big news for the marketplace. The IDOT permitting came through. That was a big holdup in the process. I will say the mayor met with State Senator Edley Allen last Thursday, and the permits were approved on Friday. So that's some good news there. we held our joint review board meetings. Those are our mandated meetings for the TIF districts that happen on an annual basis where we report the revenues and expenses and that sort of thing. And we bring all the taxing bodies that are affected by the TIF district together. One of the school districts that had a lot of questions about the TIF, and Michael Peterson did a really good job explaining the kind of the process and everything that's involved with the TIF to not only the school district, but everyone that was in attendance. So those meetings went well. No issues came of that. Clerk Romine worked with our insurance renewals for our health insurance for employees for the village. Happy to say that this year we're going to see a 10% savings over last year's premiums. We are changing carriers from Blue Cross Blue Shield to United Healthcare. Blue Cross would have been a 17% increase in our total savings and premiums from what it could have been to what we're actually going to be spending is roughly $400,000 in savings. So good job, clerk. Our IT department, some good more news on savings. Recently, as part of our Cradle Point modem deployment for the police department Axon system, that's the body camera system. It needs cell service for those to operate. And Amy was able to secure she shopped around cell providers, and through Verizon, we basically got a credit worth about 8 months worth of cell phone service, which is a pretty substantial savings. So good job to Amy on that. Excuse me. Also, and sorry, this is kind of a lengthy administrator report, but we have a lot going on. In IT, we've also signed an agreement with GovAI, which will be our, it's kind of like a chat GPT, except it's created for local government. And it's siloed in a way where the information that we input into it is safe. Like if we use chat GPT or Copilot or any of these other services for AI, when we put sensitive data out there, like employee data or anything like that, it could get in the hands of the people outside of the organization. So the way GovAI is set up, it's specific for government, and it's the leader in government AI initiative, and it keeps our data safe for the most part. So we're excited to move forward with that. Just a couple other things here. The Christmas parade pictures are on Facebook, so if you have a chance, check those out. Tomorrow night, Shop with the Cop takes place at Raymond Kia. Village Board is invited at 4:30 and 6:30. There'll be two different events happening. Village Board is invited to join the police department and the Raymond Auto Group. And finally, if you guys could keep Sergeant Jake Marsh in your prayer. He started several weeks of intensive chemotherapy, 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. The police department's asking for your continued prayers for Sergeant Marsh. So if there's no other further questions, that concludes my report.
Any questions? Anybody online? All right, thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Mayor.
Village clerk?
I'm sorry. I had my mute on.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I had my mute.
Yeah. Go ahead, Scott.
I just real quickly, Jim, when you get a chance, can we get some sort of summary of what the discussions were at the TIF meeting,
Yeah.
the joint meeting?
You want the full, we have the audio, you could listen to the whole meeting, or we could put together some bullet points.
And it's not that long. It was maybe less than a half hour.
Yeah, it was about a half hour total for the 3 different meetings.
Either way, whatever works for you guys. I just think we should be aware of what the concerns are of the school districts.
Great. I'll tell you what, I'll send you the audio as soon as the meeting's done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Just a reminder that village offices are going to be closed December 24th and 25th. And I was gonna list off 50 things that Mayor Gardner has accomplished since his term in office, but in the interest of time, I think we should all just maybe sing happy birthday.
We all agreed we're doing it, so
All
we're
right.
stuck. Do you want to count us down, Lori?
Right.
2, 3.
Happy
Birthday
birthday
to you.
Happy birthday to you.
you. Happy birthday, dear
Mayor
Scott,
Gardner.
Mayor Gardner. Happy birthday to you.
Happy 50th.
You look like a
And that's all I have.
Thank you. Well, yeah, thank you, Lori and village staff, Rachel, whoever else helped. I walked in this morning with, looked like someone threw up 50s all over my office when I walked in this morning. I woke up to get a nice gift from my fiance Kim over here, which happened to be a pair of sweatpants. So I guess when you're 50, you get sweatpants and slip-on shoes. I'm getting close to, I guess, Frango Mints and Fannie Mae's in a couple years, but I guess so you guys have to look forward to. And thank you for all the students. Which class is this? Which class are you guys here? Is it detention or a class you gotta come here for? A class, which one? What AP Gov? Okay. And is it all students all back here? Antioch High School? All right. Well, thanks for coming. You got lucky tonight because this is about the shortest meeting you'll ever see us have. So and hopefully you learned something. Trustee reports. Any trustees in this room?
Your
Scott?
Honor,
Yep. Go ahead.
just real quickly, we did have our Antioch Sailors Dinner this past weekend, and I wanted to pass on my thanks to all the volunteers and all our businesses in town and in surrounding areas that donated to it. And I want to especially thank the police department for their traffic control and their volunteering to escort the sailors into town, along with the fire department who also escorted them. So thank you to everybody.
You for putting that on. I think saw like it was a big crowd and also seemed like you had some veterans or even disabled veterans there this year, which seemed a nice touch to that event. We have two other reports, department reports. We have Parks and Public Works. Katie, for Parks.
Happy birthday, Mayor,
Thank you.
from the entire crew at the
hi.
Parks and
Yeah.
Recreation Department. First of all, I want to thank our entire community, our board, Public Works, Kristen and staff at the Parks and Recreation Department for the really great turnout for the Christmas parade and the tree lighting event. I was so happy to see so many floats. Shout out to the First Fire Protection District of Antioch, who had, I think, 6 entries, and they really went all out. We appreciate that. We have lots of upcoming holiday happenings still to go in these last couple of weeks of the season. Santa at the Sawmill, Fridays and Saturdays from 5 to 7, every Friday and Saturday through the 20th. Letters to Santa have been coming in steadily, and Santa has the greatest responses. I'm really impressed with him. So if you have a child or a grandchild or a niece or a nephew who is writing a letter to Santa, don't forget to include your return address. We have 6 trees or groups or families, I guess, who've entered the Festival of Trees, the Sawmill. So if you have a chance to get out there and view them, they're quite beautiful. We have Santa home visits. I think we had 6 dates set up and they are completely sold out, which is really great. I'm happy for all those families who are getting a special memory. And then this Saturday, we have Breakfast with Santa. We're hosting it at the Township Center, and registration will close tomorrow. We just have a few spots left. In January, we're looking forward to the Winter Wine Walk. We already have 65 people registered to have fun that day on January 17th. And then Centennial Park update. I had a call with Hitchcock Design this morning. They are currently preparing construction documents. Permitting will be in January and February. The plan right now is to go out to bid on February 25th-ish. Award the contract will be at the March 25th board meeting here, and on track to break ground in early April. Last thing I wanted to let you know, a personnel update in the Parks and Recreation Department. I'm thrilled to announce that Grace Ford has been promoted from administrative assistant to recreation supervisor. Her focus will be on in-house and contractual program development and improvement for both youth and adults. She will also oversee summer day camp, days off school programming, staffing, facility scheduling, and rentals. So if you see Grace running around the village, please congratulate her. If there's no questions, that'll conclude my report.
Questions? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Dennis, Public Works reports.
Good evening. Happy birthday. Um, well, I'll start off with snow. Everybody knows we've received it, pretty large amount with, the few storms that we have. And I don't want to get into the hours spent or anything, but I do want to at least acknowledge the PW staff for the unbelievable hours that they have put in, during the day and night, anytime clearing snow, making the roads safe for traffic. Not only did they accomplish snow plowing of the roads, but they were able to clear downtown the week after Thanksgiving and this week. So any visitors to the downtown stores didn't have to step out of their car into a 2-foot pile of snow. We recently welcomed a new employee, Andrew Pauly. He will be in the water department. Unfortunately, we've lost 2 employees. One was the week after Thanksgiving, and the other employee will depart next week, Tuesday. Those positions have been posted, and hopefully we'll have a quick turnaround to replace them. Well 6 pump repairs have been completed. Unfortunately, during the startup of the installation of that well pump, we're experiencing some cavitating of the pump when it's on, creating air within the water flow pipe. So we're working with the well company right now to diagnose what the issue might be. Doesn't seem like the water level within the aquifer of that well is any lower. So we're working through that process right now, and I'll update you when I have more information. Work on the public works site, the new facility construction continues. Building footings are complete. About 60% of the foundation walls have been completed. They'll continue even in some of the weather that we're experiencing and plan to throughout the winter. Also completed or partially completed was the sewer line that will serve the building. It was connected down in Windmill Creek, the Arbors, and they ran it up to the closest structure to the building. Precast panels that will go on top of the foundation walls are scheduled. They were scheduled December 22nd. That's been pushed back to January 15th. Our progress with Lake County DOT for that project is moving forward. Not as I would have hoped, but we should have a temporary access permit next week. Unfortunately, we do have to secure a letter of credit. FQC has worked on that, and the project still consists of widening and milling of the adjacent area to the widening and repaving that. And the estimate's about $200,000 right now from the engineers. I did ask Lake County because they have North Avenue scheduled for a resurface from Route 45 to Route 83 in 2028. I asked for a cost share since they're not going to have to do that portion that we'll do. So hopefully I'll hear back from, I think they were talking with their finance department on maybe what they would cover related to that $200,000 construction cost. Lastly, Sequoia Creek Park was submitted by Strand Engineer. We provided some information. Thank you to Rachel Alcozer. She helped me with supplying Strand information to the application for Engineering Excellent Award. It's through the American Council of Engineering Companies of Illinois. The park actually won an honorary award, which will be presented, I think, down in Rosemont. I think it's in February. Yeah. So Strand was pretty proud of that. That's a pretty high award. And I hope you guys are too. So if there's no questions, that concludes my report.
Any questions? All right, thank you. On that note, I would entertain a motion to adjourn, but I do need to ask for a brief executive session to discuss pending litigation. So I'll need a motion to go into executive session with no further business to take place after executive session.
So moved.
Motion trustee Peterson, second trustee Bluthart. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, look at that. It's 59. That is a record. Meeting's adjourned.